So just want to point out right now, this is obviously me finishing it, so as you can tell, I have finished. But I only realized this here whenever I was getting the last fight. Vados is set to strike, put it to blast before anything starts. Just want to point that out right now. Alright everybody, we got ourselves the first half. It's extremely late, it usually is at this point, but it's extremely late at this time. But we're going to get into this here. We got our team here fully sorted now. I realized I never had any equipment for this boat, but I managed to get something for him, so we're going to get straight into this here. Hopefully we can get this done before reset, because this is literally like half an hour beforehand. So we're going to get straight into this here with the first match being up to our left against nice ECC. That's the way we're going to have to fight right here. Not really too much needed to say, other than the fact that purples aren't really needed for this fight. So let's go. Could make an argument for blue, but I don't care. At the moment we're going to get rid of Mai first because of stun. Then we're going to get rid of the other Mai. Then we're going to get rid of this Trunks, get rid of this black Zamasu, and then Gohan at the very end, because Gohan's a death buffer, so we'll leave him to the end. And this is an easy enough fight, so we're going to get into this. Alright, so you know what, that was actually a very successful first fight, so not too bad so far. Anyways, got the full kill, 1.1 full kill, easy enough. Moving on. Next fight going to be this 5-5 stage against somewhat problematic, but easy-ish stage. So yeah, we're just going to have it like this here, not really too much need to change other than the fact we're just taking them off. Only because the fact there's two reds, so rather not have that, so let's go. And the way we do this fight is obviously going to get rid of the 17 first, because you'll mitigate a blast card, so you might as well get rid of that out of the way. Then we're going to get rid of this 17. In all honesty, you probably get rid of him before getting rid of him, but I'd rather get rid of the most important character. Then we're going to get rid of him, get rid of these two, and then this Super 17 at the very end, because he'll mitigate another blast card, so we're going to get into this. Coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? We should be all dandy. And Rosie's taking a wee bit, so is Beers and Bottles, but not too much. Still got the full kill nonetheless, 1.3, easy enough. Moving on. Next fight, going to be up against the stage, against the Ginyu Force, because this 4-5 stage is, I mean, it's very doable, and in all honesty, you could actually go into the fight we're actually looking to do. And to be quite fair, this is like easy enough, so we're going to have a go at this here firstly. Otherwise, you go out for this one right here, which is not even too bad. The way I would do this here is give rid of Goopri, get rid of Cell Jr., get rid of him, Nabana, and then these two at the very end. Otherwise, let's get straight into this here. So yeah, this is where we're going to fight right here. Not really too crazy needed to happen, other than the fact we're taking off this boat, because there is no blues that we kind of need to deal with, so we're going to keep them off. Let's get into it. And the way we do this fight is, I would honestly say give rid of Captain Ginyu first, because obviously he's revived the unit, but leave him to last. Give rid of Jaita first, give rid of Goku, then we're going to give rid of Raccoon, Jace, this Ginyu, and then obviously Revival Ginyu at the very end. So yeah, easy enough. Let's get into it. And coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? We should be all fine. And not too bad. The kill took a wee bit, Bears took a wee bit, but as long as Rosie stays alive, we're fine enough. 1.2 full kill, easy enough. Moving on. Next fight, going to be up against this stage, which we've already faced before. Not really too much, just did the same formation we did before, and all honesty, you could probably take off somebody, but it's fine. We're going to do it like this here, so let's go. And the way we do this fight is we're going to do the exact same formation we did before. Did work out decently enough last time, just hope we don't get Rosie absolutely demolished. That's the only thing. And coming out of that fight, is Rosie fine? Please tell me she is. And Vados is the one taking all the damage. Alright, good to know. In all honesty, it's probably better, because as long as we have at least 2 of the A tier characters, we're fine enough. 1.3 full kill, easy enough. Moving on. Next fight, going to be up against easy enough stage, we'll say. Not really too crazy, just move people here. I'm actually going to put UI down here, so that way he gets a wee bit of extra damage. So yeah, let's get into this here. And the way we do this fight is give rid of cover rescue first, then we're going to get rid of this 16, then we're going to get rid of this 21, damage 21, this 21, and then obviously 20 at the very end. Not really too much needed to be said here, other than I said we get straight into this. And coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? We should be all fine. Yep, absolutely. 1.5 full kill, avoid his super attack, so yeah, pretty decent. Let's move on. Next fight, going to be up against this 4-fist against somewhat easy-ish stage, because 4-fist over here, not really the best, so yeah, let's go. So the way we're going to have to fight right here, just take off the UI sign, because he's not really needed too much. And there is more problematic purples on this team, so yeah, we kind of need him, so let's go. And the way we do this fight is give rid of Bojack immediately, give rid of Bujin, and then right after. Then we're going to give rid of this Bojack. Then after that is mostly just free game. So give rid of Beto, Zanya, and then Goku at the very end, I would say. That's my personal pick, so we're going to get straight into this here, despite it being somewhat problematic for Rosie, but we're going to have to keep her on. Alright, coming out of that fight is Rosie fine, please tell me she is. And Vados is taking all the damage. I mean, yay, but still a bit iffy, but we still got the full kill nonetheless, so that's pretty dope. So yeah, moving on. Next fight going to be up against this 5th stage, piss easy. This is why we got the fight right here, not really too crazy. I was actually initially putting the autos off, but it's an easy enough fight so we can get her healed up, so let's go. This fight is, give rid of the Whis first, because he'll stun us. Then we get rid of Frieza, give rid of Transformer Frieza, Goku, Shisami, and then Vegeta at the very end because of a mitigation of a blast card, so let's get into it. And coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? We should be all be fine. And absolutely, Vados healed up a wee bit, so that's pretty good. 1.5 full kill against easy fight, so let's move on. Next fight, gonna be up against this 4th, no, wait, hold on. No, it's this 3th stage, then we're gonna have to go up against this 4th stage, so yeah, I know which way I'm going, trust me. I know what I'm doing. Not really. But the point being, it's not really much better going up from here, but let's get into this. Alright, so yes, this is why we got the fight right here. I need to take off the beers because there's 3 greens. That's the only reason. So otherwise, we're going to get into this. The way we do this fight is get rid of Instant Transmission Goku first because cover change. Then we're going to get rid of Gohan next. Then we're going to get rid of this Trunks. It's either him or someone else, but I think it's just definitely this Trunks. Then get rid of Vegeta next. Then get rid of these 2 at the very end. Actually, get rid of Tien first, then Krillin. Despite Tien being a massive debuffer, we can't exactly do anything about that because if we kill him, then he gets super attack or something. He gets buffed up anyway. So we're going to get into this here. And coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? We should be able to be fine enough. Absolutely. Vados actually healing 1.1 full kill. Easy enough. Moving on. Next fight going to be this 4th stage up against this stage right here. So it's going to be a fun time. This is the way we're going to have to fight right here. I'm actually going to attempt to see if this works here because since Beerus is very high key resource speed, we should be able to kill Raditz easily enough. So yeah, let's get into this. The way we do this fight is, again, let's say get rid of Raditz, then get rid of Nappa, get rid of Quarryman, Kyokuman, Vegeta, and then Copyman at the very end. Simple enough formation. We've done this before, so let's go. And coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? We are... Vados is a wee bit, but still not too bad. Still got the full 1.4. Still avoid the super attack, which is always a plus. So yeah, let's move on. Next fight gonna be up against problematic stage number 1 because, yeah, absolute state this is. So we're gonna have to fight right here. Again, it's a very problematic stage. The only thing I will say, Vados is definitely gonna be dead from this here, so I'd rather keep her off. And... I mean, we got a super attack ready for him, so it'll be easy enough to kill somebody, so this will be fun. Let's go. I know there is also Yellow Gun first, but we're going to get rid of him first immediately. Then I would actually probably suggest getting rid of Tag Boys here. 17, then these 2, because these 2 have blast cover change. Realistically, we can't do anything about that. These 2 have a universal cover change no matter what, so we're going to have to deal with them last, because again, the UI signs. So let's see how this works, and if this works perfectly fine enough, brilliant. But if Golden Frieza wasn't here, I would have went for them first. Then it would have been non-issues, but let's go. Alright, coming out of that fight, how well are we looking? Are we fine or... Oh my god, almighty, UI sign. I mean, we avoided the super attack, but... Ooh, Jesus, UI sign, the hell happened to you, man? Right, okay, that's probably the worst you've seen him, but... Still, nonetheless, we still did it. So yeah, moving on. Next fight, gonna be up against this 3th stage against the easy stage we did the first time because it's 5th stage. Actually, we're doing the 5th stage and I'm on about is easy enough. Here's the way we're going to have to fight right here. Not really too much needed to say here other than the fact I'm actually going to put Vados in the middle because Beerus does do a wee bit of healing, so we're going to need him to heal up Sign, and Kale is going to do that for him as well, so let's move on. This fight is get rid of him first immediately because he's the most issue. Then we're going to get rid of Mecha Frieza, get rid of this Frieza, get rid of this Frieza, and then these 2 at the very end because they're fodder. Not really needed to care about, so let's move on. So you know what, that fight actually wasn't too bad. It still didn't heal anything up from him, but still got the 1.7 full kill, easy enough. Moving on to the next fight, going to be this 4th stage, or you could do this 3th stage. Being realistic, this 3th stage is probably a bit better. But if you want to go for the 4th stage, by all means, get rid of him first, then Barku. Actually, probably Barku first, then him, then this Bardock, and then these 2 at the very end like this here. But we're going to go for the 3th stage just to ease ourselves off. Now, since this is not a difficult fight, we don't really need to change too much. And in all honesty, probably actually just take off Sign because not really too much actually needed for this fight. So yeah, it should be fine enough. Alright, so the way we do this fight is we're going to immediately get rid of these 2 first because the most problematic stage people on the fight. Get rid of him, get rid of Zamasu, this Zamasu, and then Mohawk, tap you on the very end. So yeah, let's get into it. Alright, coming out of that fight, are we looking fine and snazzy? Yes, we are. Beer's taking a wee bit. But we still got the full kill nonetheless. That's all we need to care about. And we have multiple super attacks, so we're ready to go. But the next fight, being up against Fusion Warrior, because we're going to be needing these damn super attacks. So yeah, this is why we're going to have to fight right here. I'm taking off Beer's because there is a green. There is no red, so there's no need. We have... Although I probably would have actually put it on Sign because of super attack, but we're going to keep it like this here because we got multiple super attacks ready to go, so we should be hopefully fine. So yeah, let's... the way we're going to want to do this here is hopefully get rid of G4 first. Then he actually has a blast mitigation, so we're going to leave him. actually, funny enough. Gonna get rid of them first. I don't know why I'm stuttering. Get rid of Gogeta first. Then we're gonna get rid of this Gogeta. Then these two at the very end. We're gonna see how well this works here. Despite the fact that Dispo is actually on the board. But hopefully we should be fine. Dispo should not be hurt too badly, so we'll be fine. So let's get into it. Right, coming out of that fight, we are snazzing Signs Live Dispo. To be quite fair, I did half expect them to get absolutely railed in, but we still did get the full kill, so that's pretty good for what it was all considered. So yeah, wouldn't say it was too bad, minus the fact Dispo's near dead, but still fine enough. 8.55 mil, full kill, easy enough. Decent enough for what we got, so yeah, 100% we'll take it. Let's just see you all in the next video.